I tell you what, that was a beautiful dance. You're an exceptional ballroom dancer.
In and out of hold was absolutely fantastic. It was simple. I loved it.
It's Sarah and Vito, everyone! Look how in sync they are. Look at this.
I've been told that I've got to...
No, don't say this. I said
no.
between you,
Sorry,
make sure
I just
that we look that we match.
Naturally, have my foot like
Yeah.
that.
We can see that you're matching. It's
Yes,
very nice.
yes. Very cool.
Congratulations, your highest score at the weekend. After
you.
a tough week in training,
Yes.
what are your thoughts now on the Viennese waltz?
I mean, I'm not its biggest fan just because of the spinning. It's either you're reversing or you're spinning. It's like taking a, you know, a driving test. Reverse spin, reverse spin, reverse. And the thing that Anton said about, which I still don't know what that step is, that he said was really hard. I still don't even know.
We're going to talk about that, actually, in a bit. Yeah, we are.
The line of the week of Sarah was like, I feel sick. Every single time we were spinning, I said like, oh, this makes me feel so proud. It means that you're going to good thing. You have to feel here in your belly, in your
If you
stomach.
don't feel sick, then you're not
You
doing
feel
it.
like a centrifuge, like, you know, the washing machine thing.
Oh, yes,
definitely
yes.
that.
Spinning like that.
What I love, though, is that they just spin you back the other way as if that's going to cure it. And they go, see? And you're like, no, I don't see. I'm still
dizzy.
up.
Do you know what? It was a beautiful dance, though.
Oh, thank
and you.
you.
Seemed really emotional by the end of it. What were you going through emotionally?
At the very, very beginning, it just... the emotion and the heart of the dance, and when you think about somebody that's really special, and Dame Maggie Smith was just an icon, a real icon, like a real legend, and you kind of... it just really brought me into that moment, and then the minute I started dancing, I thought, oh, gosh, I'm feeling really emotional, and then by the end, I was a bit like... tucking my leg
Sorry,
in.
just your wardrobe stylist is adjusting your outfit. Just adjusting.
My chef, my stylist.
Fine, keep going.
Yes, I'm just talking about the how moved I was. So, yeah, no, it did feel really, really special. And I've had some lovely feedback from people that have really surprised me that were really moved by it. So, you know.
Yeah, do you know what, Vito, how are you adapting all the training? Because everything you're doing is working. I mean, it was Motzi's dance of the night. Anton noticed the reverse turn into the reverse pivot.
Yeah.
You're throwing everything in. Why?
That's a very difficult step. And you know that I always like to put something that has never been done before.
Yeah.
And actually, the difficulties is reverse turn and reverse pivot. We turn anti-clockwise on ourselves, but we have to move clockwise on the dance floor. That's the difficulty, you know. So you spin like this, but you move like this, you know what I mean? So I said, like, let's move this opposite, and it's very difficult, very tricky, also for professional dancers. And I said to you, just leave it with me.
Yeah.
I didn't even tell you, like, the name.
No, you didn't.
I just called it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Why was I the last to know? I love that.
Because if I tell you in
was like,
advance it is something difficult, maybe you think like, oh, I have to do something difficult. You
Yeah,
overthink,
true.
so then you just go. You know what I mean? It's fine good. I like to suit the
keep you
choreography
very much in the
like
dark,
on
yeah.
you. So yeah, and I like to make it.
Well, do you know what? It was a tough week for both of you in training, but you managed to keep your spirits up. We saw...
And yeah, you said like, oh my God, you're so extra.
I think what happens in the rehearsal room is you have moments when you need to just release
Yes.
all the
What a way
energy,
to release.
and that was a real release. And you were absolutely working that skirt, weren't you?
He was working
I
this day.
was working this guy.
Yeah.
I was learning yeah.
I loved it. Well, it got you through to
Yes.
week 4.
Yeah.
And I can exclusively reveal that you'll be dancing the foxtrot to this.
Because we are the feather.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What are you looking forward to with this dance?
Oh no! Don't reveal my trotters, my little ugly trotters. My
What is a
feet
trotter?
now. It's what my feet are. They're like misshapen sausage meat. My toes are sort of moulded into one. And I remove my shoe on a Saturday night, and there's a bit of shoe dye, and my toes are all just hanging on to each other, going, "Please, no."
I mean, we like exclusives.
It's fine. So
Okay.
keep going. Why
Yes.
this is special to you?
Yes.
This is a very, very, very special song to me. I absolutely love this song. I don't know how I'm going to get through this without crying. So
Don't
what?
worry.
Genuinely, what is the situation, professional dancer-wise, with if you cry during a song? Is that
what'd you
acceptable?
do?
Yeah, we don't have to push the cry away. We can embrace the cry.
Okay.
You know,
What if I'm like...
Then you'll be like...
that's a bit too dramatic.
Okay.
You see, that's what I say.
Okay.
Like, but it's good. I mean, you know what I do? I play few times like
Yeah.
this. You can do. When I say that you don't have any more tears in your eyes, then we start to work on the technique.
But
you
you're
know?
choreographing it so specifically, the lines, you're really listening to
what
the
are
lyrics.
you throwing in? What are you focusing in on training?
I really want to suit. This is a very special dance for Trilly, and I want to make sure that it's like the representation, you know, the emblem Do you have this
emblem?
word? Emblem.
Like what it's representing.
Yeah, they're representing, you know. So every single step, every single time. Last night, or maybe 2 nights ago, I don't remember, when I was choreographing, it just took me something like 3 hours and a half only for the first 20 seconds. And because in the night I feel more artistical and expressive, and I said, like, what really would like to do here? And I think you would do this. Maybe she likes to go this, maybe she likes to go that. And I put something again that has never been done before. You don't have to know what yet, but you just follow me, don't worry.
Now I know. I'm gonna be ready for it. I'll be like, is it that? Is it that?
No, you just fly like a bird.
Just fly.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we could talk to you all night, but we can't. So we're looking forward to seeing your foxtrot. Have
You
a
look
great week.
exhausted. We're just with us here for this long.
It's been a roller coaster. That's all we've got time for tonight. Thanks to all my guests. I'm back tomorrow with Lauren for the second half of Choreography Corner. Plus, Dance Off survivors Paul and Karen are here, along with Montel and Jojo, and JB and Amy. That's from 6:30. Have a great evening.